space. At the end of the day, it enables people to share their objective and still keep their independency. And this what enables, at the end of the day, a group of people that are working in different projects to much better cooperate because it's all done securely. Let me give you an example. If you are a VP R&D and you are running an R&D project and you have a milestone, you call it end of QA, and you have and somebody else is a VP of marketing and he runs a marketing rollout project. And let's say that after end of QA, there are 2 months where you want to release the product. So you will be able, as the marketing leader, to run your project and have one of your milestones come directly from the R&D. So the end of QA milestone is a part of your marketing project, and you actually see this milestone because you depend on this milestone. And this was an example for how people work in the same organization. But let's say that you are building a machine for a company and you have a customer. You are able to share with your customers only what you want them to see. So you are able to share with your customers what you have agreed to share with them in order for them to get confident about the way that you make your progress in the project. And this brings you another level of trust between people. Because at the end of the day, what do? You report to the customer, so you build a report. So it gives you some flexibility, but the customer knows it's only a report. So with our system, you will be able to tell the customer, you know what? I will open up a gate for you to see only this milestone. Because you agree with him that he can see only this specific milestone, task, key performance indicator. And this is very powerful. Achieving true team work is not only sharing information, is being able basically to create an environment of participation, an environment where people can voice their opinion, can share their experience, and be a part of the creation of success. People need to feel that they are a part. They are not just attendees. They are really participate in the project. In this way, they work in a much more efficient way. So we have put in tools that enables people to participate and to create true collaboration. I think that adoption is a critical component of the overall success. I know many companies have both software, enterprise software. At the end of the day, you see that a lot of the software is being left on the shelf and just a few people use it within the organization. So if people are using the software, you get a very good information about the process that you are running. So creating adoption is critical. This is one of the major points in project management, is really to make people using the system. And what we have created in order to drive adoption, just an example, we have created a way for people to get an email on their desktop with all the tasks. They can fill up the completion of the task within the body of the email and send the email back to the system without even the need to log in. So they don't need to log into the system. They don't need to know how to use it. They just get an email that say, okay, this task was your task. It was expected to be at 50%. Is it 50%? If yes, you check mark. You say, okay. If not, you can edit and say, no, it's 60% or it's 40%. At the end, you send back the email to the system, and the system get updates. So you don't need really to log in. And this is very powerful because you can get easily the people to participate in the process of project management. Let's say that knowledge is one of the main issues in project management. What is a company IP? What defines a company IP? Is it the company source code? If it's a software, is it the company a product. What I'm saying that the company IP is basically the process of how you do what you do and the expertise of the people. So the company of the IP resides in the process and in the employees' expertise. This is what the company IP. The difference between Toyota and Ford is not the car is just the end result. Is how do they do the car. That's the main difference. I don't know if you know, but Toyota in market cap is bigger than Ford, Daimler Chrysler, and GM together double in market cap. Because they are much more profitable. And why they are more profitable? Because they have a better way of doing cars. And the difference between Nokia and Sony Ericsson is not the phone. If the phone is the end result, it's how do they do the phone. That's the main difference. What kind of processes they have, what kind of knowledge their people have. Now, if people within the organization have a way to share their knowledge, it's totally different if they don't have a way to share it, because you can have very smart people within your company, but they don't share the knowledge, then the value of the knowledge is less if they cannot share it. We've built within our system a way to articulate knowledge and to create best practices and templates that will enable people to reuse this knowledge again in future projects, and will help companies that are doing, for instance, project management consulting to articulate their knowledge in a specific domain, specific industry, specific process, and sell it through our exchange website of best practices. Just to close, the feedback that we got from over 100 design partners, we didn't start selling the product. We're going to have the beta release this month, basically, on the 20th of June. And we wanted to have 25 design partners that will help us to develop the product. So we wanted to have customers that are participating in the development, in the definition of the product. Apparently, each and every company, almost each and every company that we got to, was saying, we are interested to join this program. So the commitment of customers to join the program is bigger than the commitment to be a customer, because they need really to participate and be a part of the effort. They need to try it, they need to invest time. So we got a huge success with this program, and we have stopped this at 100 customers, design partners, because we cannot manage more. And the feedback is that definitely user empowerment, user-centric approach, collaboration, the way that we have described it with the collaborative project networks, visibility, and adoption are very critical to run successful projects. And we have here a list of some of the companies. One of them is a small company named Ford. And we have some other companies which you may know the names in different areas. So I urge you to register for our free beta starting from the 20th of June. It's going to be free for the beta period. And we are planning to release the product on August. And then it's going to be sold through a subscription base. And maybe Gary will elaborate a little bit later about the model. So with that, I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your time, and I hope we're going to have a very interesting day today. Thank you.